Hello again, back, part two. Well, as I was saying that, he was the only one that was there for me, and that's the only one I could trust on. And I was just praying through this entire time that, Lord, please help me, don't let me stray, where am I going with this? And it was just the scariest thing in the world. It was truly so scary. Days and after that, I didn't know what was real. I didn't know what was real. I I was just walking and I thought I fell. I fell into something and I just woke back up and I was still walking and I was somewhere else. And truly, I know what Alzheimer's feels like. I just asked God, is this what it's like? And he's like, yeah, living day by day is the same single day. Like amnesia, where you live through a day and you just keep living through that day. And I truly felt that because it felt like I was going through the same thing over and over. And I couldn't stop it. And I was so scared because I didn't know what was happening next. And I didn't know what the next day would be. I didn't know what a day was. I didn't know time. I lost reality, and just itself was so scary, and the Lord just helped me and pushed me through what I was going through. And I thank him so much for that. I love him with all my heart, and he's always been there for me.
You know, God hasn't given us a spirit of fear, but of power and love and of a sound mind. And that is in 2 Timothy. Don't know where. Sorry. But it's in there. And yeah, dude, that's some pretty real stuff. And guys, I don't think this guy is the only one. There could be you guys out there that are experiencing the same thing. And he is always there, you guys. Like, always, no matter what. He promised to never, ever, 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 ever leave you. And you guys gotta realize this, you can't be listening to the devil. You can talk to him anytime, anywhere, because he will hear you. I know that's true. I don't even know how to explain it. I know that is true. And he is there. He will save you. He will save your life. I know more than once my life has been spared, by God. One time I was going through a pretty rough time in my life, and I was 14 at the time, and I'm 16 now. And so one night I decided to get really drunk, just because. So what I did is that I was 14, right? And I'm a pretty small guy, I'm not big or nothing. And I got a bottle of red wine. I chugged half of it. And then I got a beer, a bottle of beer, chugged it all in the wine cooler, chugged it all. And I had all of that alcohol in my system, okay? And I was really, 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 really drunk. And then later that night, I ended up throwing up 4 times, and then I dry heaved 3 times, and I felt so terrible. I honestly thought that I was going to die. And when I was just in this absolute desperate place, I'm just on my bed and I said, God, please don't let me die tonight. Please spare my life. And I woke up the next morning. The fact that I woke up, I'm like, oh, God, thank you. And then many weeks later, I found out a little more about alcohol poisoning. I found out that 17-year-olds that throw up twice and they go to sleep, they don't wake up. The alcohol, they die from dehydration. Well, I was 14, I threw up 4 times, I dry heaved 3 times, and I had no water. I shouldn't be here. But he saved my life that night. And, oh my gosh, he's gotten me out of so much stuff. I owe my life to him.
And I've promised the Lord from that day that I fell into something that I wasn't supposed to fall into, because just the fear and pain that I felt, I've promised to him that I will never, ever do drugs in my life ever again. And I would love for people to just send a response to my friend, just telling them that they will do the same and just never try drugs. Because drugs, it just alters your mind and what you think, and just, it's just a bad place and bad stuff and bad things to do.
Like, it opens up doors for, like, evil spirits to come and harass your life. It really does. Like, let me tell you, like, all kinds of evil spirits will come into your life, and, it's just the worst. And God doesn't want that for you, and obviously He wants you to come to Him. He wants you to be, like,
successful and live your life, but without any alterations to it, with like bad drugs or just adultery. And in our forgiveness video, some of the just stuff that needs to be forgiven, and truly to move on, to accept Him and He can accept you, and just for people to forgive. And yeah, it's
absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't know what else to say. Tell
I
you
don't
the
either.
truth. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in.
Peace out.
Yeah, I hope this really helps some of you out there. So thank you guys for watching, and
God bless. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whenever you watch this video.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Peace out.